Clients should expect an agency to work as a streamlined kind of addition to their HR and recruitment team. So the agency should appreciate the company values, the company policies, company recruitment kind of policies and structures, and actually fit in to run alongside that. Agencies are not CV slinging services. You know, if you want to just download CVs, there are plenty of websites to which you can do that, and the cost obviously reflects that. So you should be getting a very, very good service from your agency for the money that you are paying. And that, you know, comes through in lots and lots of different ways. You know, but the main kind of thing that you should be getting is impeccable service that is actually saving you time, and also, you know, having a positive PR impact onto your business as well. When engaging with a new client, we obviously need to get to understand you as a business, and you need to get to understand us. So the information we would need is to know as much as we possibly can about your organisation. We will always try and come out and spend, you know, whether it's an hour or however long you have, even just sitting, watching kind of how the team works, who are the key people within the team. It helps us to build a really, really good picture of the organisation, because it's not just about what's on that CV, it's about personalities and how they're going to blend into an existing team, an existing company, and whether the ideologies that the candidate may have are going to fit in with the company ethos and ideologies. So it's about us matching on that, and we can only find that out if we get to understand your business. The three main things are trust, honesty, and openness on both sides. So if you're working on a vacancy that you feel that you will probably fill internally, tell us. If you're working with multiple agencies, tell us. That is something we expect, but it's just something that we can then feed into what we're doing, and as much as we know about your recruitment campaign, we can then tailor ours to fit and maybe try things that you're not already doing. Openness, you know, give us honest, constructive feedback. One, about our service, about how you like to work, but also about the quality of the candidates. You know, as much communication as we can be having, it really, really does strengthen the relationship. Before starting any project, we need to know, you know, some very, very basic points that are going to allow us to, you know, work on your behalf with conviction. So we need to know that you have the sign off for the position, that we're not going to get halfway through down the line and then find that position actually doesn't really exist, or there isn't actually a need for it. So we need to know that you know, the position has been signed off. That, you know, then follows on to projected timescales. So when are you looking at reviewing CVs? When are you looking at doing interviews? All of this information allows us to then feed back to the potential candidates, so they know how to play their job search as well. We need to know that our terms of business are signed off. This is to protect us and also to protect you as a client. We need to know that, you know, that you are very serious about using us, that you respect the service that we provide, and we also, you know, for us, we have a duty of care to you to make sure that our terms of business are followed. So once those things are, you know, are kind of ready and been reviewed and you're ready to progress, we then need, you know, a really good job description with lots of information about, you know, how the position fits into the business, what strategy has been implemented to get that, you know, that position if it's a new role, what the predecessor was like if it's a replacement role, and just so we can get a really, really good understanding of how that position fits. We will then look to come and have a visit, so we know, you know, even silly things. So, you know, we can tell candidates where to park, or, you know, or actually there's a bit of traffic on this road, because, you know, and you can only really know that if you've been and done it. To go back to, you know, to the first point I made, communication is the key thing throughout, you know, a working relationship. And the best clients we work with, we have the most fluid communication with. They don't look at agencies as being, you know, the enemy. Yes, you know, recruitment agencies do cost money, and people would rather not spend money on recruitment if they could do it themselves. But as we all know, it can be very timely, it can be very costly with all the different advertising, but you need to make sure you are getting that value for money. So we need to ensure that we're working together, and the only way we can really do that is through communication and through honesty, and knowing that, you know, that your company's PR is going to have a direct impact through us, because, you know, if you don't get back with feedback, we then can't relay that back to our candidates, who then have a bad impression of both us and of you as an organisation. Or, you know, the interview process, you know, it may be that we need to give some very honest feedback about how the interviews are being done, and we will always be honest, if, you know, even if it's what, you know, you really don't want to hear about candidates' feedback, because that's the only way really we can move on. I hope you found this useful, and just a little bit of an insight into how, you know, we work and how our expectations are with candidates. We do try and be a little bit innovative with kind of solutions on how, you know, we can get kind of messages and feedback out to both clients and candidates. And, you know, if these sessions can help, you know, both candidates and clients to kind of have a better understanding of what we do and how we work, then that's great.